Do you believe in miracles? I do, and here's one reason why. My name is Andrea Wilkinson. This is a true story from my family history about my great-great-grandfather, Serge Louis Ballif. This story was told to me by my father. He heard it from his mother, my grandmother Evelyn. It's titled, The Minister's Miracle. In the 1850s, Serge Louis Ballif was a minister in the Lausanne Cathedral in Switzerland. He was a very learned man. He had been educated in Odessa, Russia, and in Switzerland. He spoke 7 languages, but was a very humble, unassuming man. He met a Mormon missionary, Thomas Stenhouse, when he was in Switzerland, and he decided, after learning about their church, that he wanted to join their church. Well, this caused a great commotion amongst the religious circles in Lausanne. City documents record the excommunication of Serge Louis Ballif from the Protestant church, and they also, and I quote, say, "Great consternation would fall upon his head if he did not see the error of his ways by joining this church." Well, Serge Ballif was undaunted and committed. This was evidenced by the fact that he served 3 different missions in his hometown. After immigrating to Utah, 10 years later, Serge was 39 years old, and he was called on one of these missions that I mentioned. Back then, to serve a mission, they were done without purse or scrip. This means that they did not know where their next meal would come from, and they also didn't know where each night's lodging would be. It made for a very challenging way to serve a mission. He accepted the call to return to his homeland and started making his way towards Switzerland from Utah. He drove teams of cattle across the Plains states, and then he walked across the eastern states until he arrived in New York with only 38 cents left in his pocket. He needed to cross the ocean to get to Europe. He walked around the New York harbor trying to find somebody that would let him work his way off because he didn't have enough money to pay for his passageway. He was unsuccessful, so he kept asking and kept trying. When suddenly, a man walked up to him from out of nowhere, saying, "Are you Serge Ballif?" "Yes," he replied. "I have something for you," he said, and handed him a purse and was never seen again. Serge opened the purse, and inside was exactly enough money for him to board passageway across the Atlantic Ocean to get to Switzerland so that he could fulfill his 2.5-year mission. This is the story of why I believe in miracles. Thank you so much for listening.